The reigning Premier League champions punished a poor Chelsea performance through a Sergio Aguero hat-trick, a Raheem Sterling brace and Ilkay Gundogan's strike. The Blues suffered their heaviest defeat across all competitions since April 1991 and have now leaked 10 goals across their last 2 Premier League away games following on from a 4-0 mauling by Bournemouth. The thrashing leaves the Londoners down in 6th, and while they are only 1 point off of the top 4, they previously boasted an 11-point advantage over Manchester United, who they now trail. Chelsea have lost 3 of their last 4 top-flight matches, failing to score in any of those games amid off-field drama which has seen Sari tipped for the sack in the near future. The Italian is only 6 months into the job at Chelsea and faces a potentially defining few weeks with a Europa League last 32 clash with Malmo, an FA Cup 5th round tie against United, and the Carabao Cup final against Man City all on the horizon. But Huth, who spent 4 years at Stamford Bridge, suspects Sarri's time at the club may be nearing a similarly messy end to that of predecessors Antonio Conte and Jose Mourinho. Huth told Stadium Astro, "It's always easier to sack the manager and get a new one in, having to sack 25 players. Players have got a lot more strength, power and say in what goes on with the manager and the assistants. Ultimately, the players have to perform, and if the group feels the manager is not giving them what they need, there's a question to answer. I think that's the situation. The group now probably needs a different style of coaching, a different style of managing." Obviously, Sarri has a completely different opinion on how they should do it, and it's like that, bumping fists together at the moment, and there's only one winner when that happens. I think what he said previously a couple of weeks ago, that he's failing to motivate his players, you don't come out and say that. As a manager, you have to set the tone, and even if you're wrong and you feel like you're not getting your message across, you just lie and say, "Everything is great." That just gives the players an excuse to perform like that. Where the manager doesn't believe in you, there's no motivation. Sarri gave another downbeat post-match press conference in which he admitted his job security is at risk. Chelsea boss Maurizio Sarri makes Roman Abramovich admission. Maurizio Sarri admits he is in danger after Pep Guardiola backing. He denied suggestions his style of play won't work in the Premier League, but Huth was confused by certain comments regarding Chelsea's tactics. The German continued. He got asked whether he thinks he's got the players to press and said, "No, I don't think so." Then why set your players up to press? Which he did today. He said they wanted to press from the front. They got played through. Isn't that his job, to know why they lost? I know we say he's guarded, and he shouldn't give a whole explanation why, but his job is to know. The whole pressing thing is confusing. He wants to press, he knows they're not as good at pressing as he thinks they are, and yet he presses against a team that if you don't do it right, you get completely outdone. Lots of confusing messages. And Huth thinks Sarri will simply be hoping to make it to the summer, when he can begin to shape the team more in his image in the transfer market. Ultimately, that's what he'll be looking at, the retired former defender added. Get the final out of the way, hopefully win a title, to calm the supporters down a little bit, get to the summer and say, "This is what I need to spend. These are the players I need, these are the players I need to get rid of." Or they go completely separate ways. But I think he'll be thinking he wants to get to the summer in a reasonable position, then negotiate what they're going to do with ins and outs.